right, so there's three things that you should be looking at as a potential buyer of a home on your first visit to the house. First and foremost, when you walk up to the house, you want to look at your gutters. Gutters play a very important role in keeping water away from the foundation wall. In most cases, when home inspectors find problems in crawl basements or what have you, it's due to bad gutters that are overflowing or not sloped properly or missing splash blocks or just dumping a lot of surface water on the foundation wall. And that tends to be a problem when it comes to water intrusion into the foundation. So take a look at your gutters, make sure they're in good shape. Second thing you want to look at is cracking, whether it be on the inside or the outside. Starting on the outside, stucco is probably the easiest wall cladding material that you can point out cracking. You're looking for dissimilar type cracking, irregular cracking, step cracking along the mortar joint for brick veneer. That indicates some sort of movement. So the cracking itself is not a problem. It's more of a symptom of the problem that we're looking to avoid, and that's movement in the foundation. Moving along to the interior cracking, you're looking at doors and windows and any kind of openings. You're looking at the corners and looking at that cracking if it's moving diagonally outward. Straight cracking or regular cracking along tape joints of drywall, that's all normal expansion and contraction. The irregular cracking, the kind of diagonal cracking through the corners of windows and doors is really a good indication on some sort of movement below in the crawl space or basement or the flooring system below that crack. Last thing that I want to look at if I were buying a house and in my first visit is I want to look at the age of the house. And the reason I say that is because most of your mechanicals, your roofing system, your HVAC, most of your big components on the house are rated about 15 to 20 years. So if you come to a house that's 16 years old and you notice that it's still got the original HVAC system, then it's probably something that you're going to have to budget for in the near future. Or same thing with the roofing system. It's kind of hard to tell with roofing systems exactly how old they are, but you can kind of tell based off the age of the house whether the house has had a new roof installed or not. If that house is 20 years old and it's still got the original roof, a lot of times that means that you're on the end of its life, right? So age can play a very important role, and kind of looking at it in 15 to 20 year increments is a good rule. So three biggest things is gutters, cracking, and age of the house. That's what I'm looking at right when I walk into a house for the first time as a buyer.